Today, we'll be taking on the Gauntlet Challenge with Tua Tagovailoa, Mike McDaniels, and the Miami Dolphins. This year, the Miami Dolphins were very fun to watch, and when Tua Tagovailoa was really healthy, he really showcased that leap forward and showed the potential of what he could be in the NFL. It was really difficult to rate Tua his first 2 years and not compare him to his draft classmates such as Joe Burrow, Justin Herbert, and Jalen Hurts. This year, I think he really made the doubters and haters rethink that assessment. They might think he's not as good as some of the other quarterbacks in the same draft class, and that might be true, that might not. But there's still time to see what Tua can do. I hope Tua Tagovailoa doesn't have any lingering issues throughout his career in terms of concussions, and I hope he recovers from the concussions and can stay healthy all of next year, because if he does, he can unlock his full potential. That offense will be fun to watch in the upcoming years. This upcoming offseason has a lot of free agents that the Dolphins have, such as Mike Gesicki, Teddy Bridgewater, Nick Needham, Eric Fisher, Trey Flowers, Thomas Morstead, Justin Bethel, to name a few. As Dolphins fans, who do you guys want to see return, and who are you guys okay with letting walk? Let us know in the comments down below. The Dolphins will be above the cap approximately $12.78 million. Now, if you rearrange a couple contracts, you could open up some cap space, but seems unlikely that the Dolphins can really splurge that much on free agency. It will be very important for the GM to get as much as they can to fill up the roster through the NFL draft this year. However, we do have to remember that the Dolphins, because of the interference that they had with Sean Payton and Tom Brady, they have to give up their first-round pick. Now, the Dolphins have a lot of need to fill up their roster. Who do you guys think would be the best fit in the draft this year? Do you think the GM will take the approach of best available on board? Or do you think they take a different approach and get whoever that they need the most in the position that they want the most on their roster? That will be interesting to see this offseason. Mike McDaniel was a great hire by the Dolphins last year. He is just your funny, goofy, quirky head coach. It's kind of interesting to think about what goes through his mind during any moment, because during his interviews, he just says things off the cuff, which your traditional coach wouldn't say live. And Mike McDaniel really opened up the offense and showcased why Tua Tagovailoa got picked 5th in the 2020 draft. It is also cool that he was able to bring in Tyreek Hill, the Cheetah, from the Kansas City Chiefs. He brought a lot of that Shanahan offense down to South Beach. What do you guys think will be the X factor that'll push the Dolphins over the edge and into Super Bowl contention? Because the AFC is just loading and loading with new young quarterbacks year in, year out. It will be a crowded field in the next couple years, and it wouldn't be weird to see any 5-6 teams in the division and in the conference to be able to be Super Bowl contenders. I believe that Tua Tagovailoa's health will be the key to the Dolphins' success, as with him under the helm, it seems like they win pretty often than they do without him. The Dolphins get to level 30 in the Gauntlet Challenge. Not too bad, not too bad. And it'll be interesting to see this offseason and to see what they will do next year. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Take care.